Grand rising and bright blessings to all of my pedal patrons. It is Tuesday. It is the 5th of March. It is a 7 Universal Energy Day, and the universe is going to test your patience, even though it's good energy today. If you understand what we're talking about, trying to recreate some balance in a situation, Venus is going to be a star of the show for me. I'm going to bring the map up. Today is the opportunity to learn that if you can assist yourself and letting other people help you, you're going to be in a better position to sort of move through some things that Venus is in charge of, aka our Taurus and our Libra energy. There's a lot going on, but I want to go ahead and pull up the map because all is not lost. But today the universe wants you to pay attention to restore something that could potentially have been broken, and let that ish go so that the universe can support you. Let's pull up the map and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, so total of 6 main transits. One of them we're going to be in from basically 10 a.m. all the way until 5. And so we have to talk about this energy of this grand trine with the Jupiter in Taurus being highlighted against this energy of the moon in Capricorn. We have that energy, pretty much everybody baking in that from like 10:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. is when it shows up on the other coast. And we're in that for the majority of the day. Now, is it going to support everyone and their brother? Not necessarily, because we have Mama Venus that's up here and Mars having a multiple square going on with Jupiter, and Uranus and Taurus is going to show up a little bit later. So what's going to shift is, are you the problem or are you the solution in a relationship? Are you identifying where you personally are attached to things that are no longer in your highest best good, or are you identifying the person, whether it's a personal relationship, business relationship, or even a close relationship? Today is the day where we start to identify what it is that we can separate a little bit more when it comes to those relationships. And so, of course, you have the Emperor and the Empress, aka Venus and Mars, sitting up here having this conversation with this Wheel of Fortune moment that we have going on here with Jupiter and Taurus. So you have to understand that there's an opportunity and a potential to really use the highest aspect of what it is that we have with this Jupiter and Taurus today. But some people could get triggered or delayed a little bit if we're not identifying who those people are that are either slowing us down, like I said, not caring, connections, attachment type of issues. And if it's you, get your collective poop in a group, okay? Fix that ish today. But this is where the universe wants to come in, because it wants to make sure that you are very boldly and clearly seeing what energy you're putting out, and then the opportunity for the energy to come back in, which is why today is a great day for asking for support from other people, right? If you can be truthful with yourself, and you use this 7 universal energy, which is the energy of the wise sage, the universe wants to be able to help correct it. We have more sextiles today, which are the opportunities for harmonies and correction than we do for anything else. And the universe wants us to be in that energy, right? So we have all the way from 10:30 until 5 o'clock at night, which would be 5:30, 8:30 on the other coast. So we're in that energy for the majority of the day. Use it. Now, when we get to the energy a little bit later on this evening, then we're going to have this situation that pops up with the sun in Pisces against that moon in Capricorn, which is fine. And then we're going to have this square that shows up with Chiron and Aries against what's going on with that moon in Capricorn, which is fine. But what's going to happen is, if you have been made aware of somebody else very specifically that has been giving you the business in one sense, you could feel a little bit of loss in realizing what that meant to you as far as trustworthiness or something else that comes up. It doesn't have to just be that, but that's just an example. You're going to have to deal with that loss or that realization that came up today, like, oh, that's not how I thought it was going to be. And then the Chiron and Aries is going to go, but how do you really feel about that? What are we going to do about that? That's sort of the energy today. We want you to care. We want you to care for yourself and how you're going about your business and how you're making your money and how you're expanding your thoughts, but sticking up for yourself and realizing why you're making the commitments that you are today is the name of the game. So if you come across somebody else that's able to assist you today, that's exactly what it is that you want to do. If you've recognized, identified something that needs to be adjusted and you're having that positive conversation, then the universe is going to add a little bit of extra flavor and trying to assist you in correcting that issue. I was going to call it a flaw, but I'm like, I don't really think it's a flaw. It's an issue that needs to be corrected. That's what the highlight of the day is. So be open to receive feedback from someone, and don't shy away from sharing feedback from someone today, as what it is that you are saying could be really relevant to what somebody else needs to hear. So I know it's a little long-winded way of trying to get to that, but it's important because literally every sign is involved in this conversation today. So I hope that you guys receive everything that you need, and also everything that it is that you want. Have a brilliant, productive day, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.